You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall with a reach of 74 inches. And they'll be facing Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a 2-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his division. Let's see what he's got for us here in this one. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the greatest of all time.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York. Introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world known as the Miracle Man. Introducing Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. You'd like to see more jabs. They better start respecting each other's punching power. The straight right just misses. It's extremely difficult to beat Canelo Alvarez on the scorecards. Daniel Jacobs learned that the hard way in their first contest, losing a unanimous decision that many ringside observers felt he won.
Daniel Jacobs is mad because he doesn't think lightning strikes twice in the same place. He needs to change that saying. Yes, it does. He needs to make sure everybody sees it, the judges see it, the referees see it, the decision goes his way. He's not happy.
Nice hook there. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. hurt. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
That's this round. The gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of your back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up. Great work. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shots.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Fence on the end of what you do. Good work.
Right. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
In the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Cod, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
Whoa, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And he is forcing him to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A straight right just misses. Miss with that jab. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the half. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That left hook missed. A perfect counter lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. He got out of the way of that right hook. And down goes the Miracle Man. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
To make or break a fighter.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep.
You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into...
getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. You're doing good, kid.
Come on, you've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it.
The gaps will appear. You stay focused.
Hey, go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start...
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting you...
Stop him in his tracks. Don't worry about that.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work.
We don't care. Go out there and win this next round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The straight right just misses. Nice exchange here from both men. Can't find a home with that jab. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. A big whiff with the right hook. How about that time counter shot? Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Perfect counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Holding nothing back here in the round. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Stretch, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Relax. Good work out there. The top.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into the fight. Great round.
On your jab. Breathe when you're stepping around. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take
No few shots. Keep smart. Just keep him on the
jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Sit. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't think.
It's soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You got to get out there.
Loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
To make mistakes, and you're switching them.
Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Here we go to the 4th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts. You can imagine.
Oh, Johnny! Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can handle just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Is he going to punch himself out, though? To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab misses. What heart. What? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up
What you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, bro. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
There's no free shots. Keep smart. Good work out there. The jab's...
We don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let it back into...
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Punch, counter punch. Pound for pound, King Canelo is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels, look at it. It's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at her. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that for ever hope. Remember the fight Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches has to hurt. Incredible work rate. A perfect counter lands. We wanted action, and they are delivering. It's all offense all the time. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Mace, what's you doing? Come on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You've done...
Don't be looking at for one shot at
this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Get him back up. Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
This round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already. They're right, Ethan.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't
in there. Bury it up. Great work.
Stay. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Same again.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? His stamina is off the charts. They won't stop firing power shots. Let's see if it works out. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Right, quick, sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A lot of effort being exerted here. Jab misses. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't...
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. We've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your...
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots
together. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down.
Confidence away. Go out in the first minute. Stick him on the end of your jab.
One way back into the fight. Great round.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Get out there. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
And there's the bell for round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He threw a punch and just got countered. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, and a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. His stamina is off the charts. Swing and a miss with the jab. That jab won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Switching off. Getting back into the fight, kid. Great round.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart.
Yeah? Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time. Set him up, or you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had every...
Steps will appear. Just keep him on the end of your jab.
And back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
And there's the bell for round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Missing with the left hook. Jacobs in real trouble. How did they not go down?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pain.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. And finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, and there goes Jacobs. He's down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You continue.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Good work on move that. I love that. Jab slip.
Just get you with him back. We go again.
Good time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Set. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care, we don't care. Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're
getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Stop.
Get back out there and win the round. Get your
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Back into the fight. You're way better than this guy.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much. Keep doing.
And we enter the ninth. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That right hook won't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. His stamina is off the charts. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. Get
What you doing? You switched off completely. I need you to focus on the
him. Set him up. Would you take him out? He's too tired.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back now.
And you're still letting your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
He's not getting back up. Good work at that, kid.
You breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to get back out there. I need you to
Listen, great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the
jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shot.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
If you've lost, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget it.
There's the bell for round 10. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
How about that time counter shot? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make... Did you see that? Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas.
Just get through this round.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. In the early rounds of the fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe this? A very competitive round with 2 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? The fight's not over yet.
Good enough. But you're still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the
Back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your...
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Very...
Looks better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's
Just 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
And there's the bell for round 11. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Can't find a home for that jab. nobody home with that hook. That counter shot lands. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His stamina is off the charts. Those counter punches have to hurt. Looking to land the hook. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Holding nothing back here in the round. His stamina. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
You got complete.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Here, come on. You're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Now, you're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were smart.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what...
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A lot of effort being exerted here. That uppercut misses. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Hard. Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The straight right just misses. That uppercut's blocked. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And down goes Daniel Jacobs. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.